Hey folks, Dave Herbert here. You know, since I moved here 5 years ago from California, I've been doing some human interest stories, mostly RC stuff. Jedlow Ford in Sibley, the John Deere dealership, Carousel Skate in Sioux Falls, Okoboji Maritime Museum. Well now, I wanted to see, I listen to this guy all the time, Jay Kelly in the morning, on KWOA 95.1 The Eagle. The plan is to get an inside look, behind the scenes peek at what a radio station works like. And I'm going to get to meet Jay for the first time after 5 years and finally be able to put a face to the voice. So, we're ready to go inside, Jeff? Okay, let's go.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good, how can I help you guys?
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Jay Kelly.
Nice to meet you.
After 5 years, I've finally been able to put a face to the voice.
5 years?
That I've been listening.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I haven't found your picture anywhere.
Thank you.
This is your transmitter for going. The controls, basically the helicopter goes up and down just like this.
Okay.
This is the same thing. This makes it slide in any direction.
Okay.
But you really won't have to mess with it.
All right.
What you need to mess with is this.
Okay.
It's not like all the way up and it's gonna, because it'll hit the ceiling.
Right.
You want to get used to bringing it up about half and then like this. And that's how much it'll go up and down.
Okay.
The main thing is, if you're going to hit something, shut it off.
Okay, where's it?
Just straight down.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Bring it down first. Okay. Put this on here. This is gonna just run the throttle up and down a little bit.
Okay, this is the throttle in my right hand then?
Left hand is throttle.
Okay, so how am I going here?
Just up. Yeah, but keep your thumb on that or the two fingers. So get the feel of it. I'm gonna let it go.
All right.
At half throttle. It's gotta be faster.
Gotta be faster.
More. A little more. A little more. Not too. That's it. Hang on to it. Steer with the left. That's it. Left. Push forward. That's right. Come back this way.
See, I knew he was going to do
A
that.
little more power.
Oh my. Ah! All right, what's in my right hand here?
That pushes it. Wherever you push it, it slides it in that direction. Left.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Turn it around and push forward. Okay, cut it off. Hey, that's pretty good.
This is Jim Bunner, our news director right here.
Hi, Jim. Dave Herbert. Pleasure to meet you.
Dave, good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. We're doing a little YouTube video.
Jared Rodemaker, the operations manager. He's the one who's documenting this.
How you doing? Oh, you're documenting too. All right.
It's nice to meet you, Dave.
How you doing? I was with you. So you're Jamie tonight.
That's right.
And pleasure to meet you. All right. Well, let's go to the next segment.
We'll take it to the studio.
This is the studio.
Yeah, this is the studio.
It's pretty generic and pretty basic.
Well,
As
you would
can see,
never know.
It's some older stuff.
Well, sit down and let's see what you look like at that chair. I feel honored to be in here. I mean,
Free Eagles came from our parent company. They are based out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Events we stream on yourworthington.com. That's our website. We've had situations where there were troops over in the Middle East or over in Afghanistan and they're missing home, so they listen for the Friday night football game, you know, for their home school.
that's really good.
All the way on the other side of the world, serving our countries.
Well, you know, you're the spark plug. Do you ever sleep?
I do. I found that afternoon naps usually that's the key. It helps to have a voice. Obviously, as you can see for me, a face is optional. It helps. It helps
way
to have
better
the voice.
looking than I thought.
That's, as you can see, we're going to go on the air in about 1 minute here.
Okay, folks, it's 95.1 The Eagle on your radio dial. Jay Kelly in the morning. Here he comes.
Tri-State's Classic Hits, 95.1 The Eagle with the crew and Dr. Feelgood. It is 20 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, currently 65 degrees. The Eagle Studios, Tuesday edition of the Eagle Morning Show, presented by Bandy's TV and Appliance in Lakefield, Minnesota. Johnny Bandy joining me in studio. And Johnny, since we last went on, boy, oh boy, we've been having fun here, huh?
We've been having a ball, man. This is pretty special here this morning.
Yeah, we got a special guest in studio. Dave Herbert is joining us. Dave, thanks again for coming up. You came up from Sibley this morning. Is that where you came from this morning?
Exactly right.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
And Dave is from rctelevision.org. It is, you produce YouTube videos.
Yes, sir.
And on RC helicopters. Would that be accurate? I don't want to pigeonhole you into just one thing.
Oh no, we're doing a lot of things, and that's why I came up here. I'm supposed to be interviewing you.
Right.
Yeah, I make videos on helicopters and airplanes and some special interest videos. You know, I did some local stuff, you know, when the tornado came through last year.
Sure.
And also the train, the steam locomotives, they're very popular videos.
Right.
For special interest kind of things. Jedlo Ford and, you know, some of your sponsors actually.
Sure, yeah, Jedlo Ford and Sibley.
We did a flying truck video.
Oh, wow.
The new Ford F-151.
Oh my.
Flying truck. Inside his showroom, so we had a ball.
You came up here wanting to interview me regarding the Eagle.
Yes.
And you also brought up a remote control helicopter for me to fly. And this kind of, it was an experience to say the least.
Yeah. And he did really good.
I did really good. Okay, well, I feel better about myself.
Oh, we're not going to tell him I had to leave the building.
Helicopters are strange. They're like maybe 100 or so parts more or less flying all in the same direction at the same time. And it's a little difficult to get the grasp, and you picked it right up.
Oh,
so you're very coordinated. That's good to know.
It's good to know I'm coordinated. Johnny Bandy's rolling his eyes in the middle of this. I don't.
He was watching the whole thing.
Yeah, he did okay. He did okay.
I did okay.
He
Now,
did really good.
Johnny, you're familiar with RC helicopters at all?
Well, my son flies a lot of RC remote control airplanes and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, you
Pretty
have to tell him my channel. It's Night Flyers. And if you search like Sibley or any of the places local, you're going to find it.
All right, right. You talk about the tornadoes, the videos of the devastation that you did through the for the tornadoes that came through the area last year, and something like that. You have the opportunity to catch all of this on video, and it's essentially preserving memories.
And history for the people. I mean, a lot of my videos have to do with history. I've done a lot on the Marine Corps in the past, the military, the aircraft carrier, the Midway stuff that I've been on, and RC history mostly.
Yeah, former United States Marine yourself, and of course, Johnny
Hoorah!
Bandy, cornered by a couple of Marines.
Big trouble.
Now, I wanted to talk to Dave, and I know, Johnny, you talked to him off the air about this, so maybe you could do it a little bit more justice, but Dave is actually Hollywood experienced as a
Yeah, that was something I
flyer.
wanted to bring up because, you know, we talked a little bit about you had flown some RCs, I think you said, for the movie Blue Thunder with Roy Schneider a few years
I
back.
flew the F-16s in Blue Thunder.
Cool.
We had to blow them up with the classic explosives. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
Right now, you flying these F-16s, did you feel bad having to blow them up? Do you sense an attachment to them after working with them for so long?
You know what? When I blew it up, even though the wing blew off,
Right.
I was still trying to save it. And you know, it isn't going to happen.
No, probably not. Now, you had said a little bit of an uproar. You caused a little chaos out there in California, too.
We had another pilot who was Frank Johnson, and he had an engine out. We were flying over the LA basin, so out of Dodger Stadium parking lot, so we could get the buildings in the background and everything.
Right.
His F-16 flamed out. It was loud out there. We really couldn't hear it. It went down. Everybody went running. It landed on the Hollywood freeway.
Oh, boy.
And you should have heard that news.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
No, but it did land in the center divider, so nobody got hurt, but it sure messed up the traffic for a while.
I could imagine.
You know, John Badham, the director, he wasn't real happy with that situation, but we pulled it off. It was fun.
Wow, that's cool. Everybody go check out those movies, and now you know who did it. Well, Dave, thanks again for coming in this morning. It's been a whole lot of fun having you in here, and you know, we'll talk some more off the air here once we get done with our whole work thing right now, okay?
Okay.
The Night Flyer, Dave Herbert, joining us this morning. Pretty cool, huh, Johnny?
Hey, man, we're in some tough company here this morning.
Yeah, man, we are learning some stuff, I tell you. Dave Herbert out of Sibley, Iowa, joining us, rc-television.org. I've got for his site right there on his business card. You want to check it out. And, of course, Bandy's TV and Appliance, they bring you the Tuesday edition of the show. Some breeze coming up, ZZ Top, and a gorgeous tri-state weather forecast all right here on the Eagle Morning Show. 27 minutes past 8 o'clock, currently 65 degrees.
You get your own rctelevision.org t-shirt.
Oh, cool.
Hey, and I got one too.
I like it. It's good. Thank you very much.
That's what we got for you.
And thank you very much for the interview.
You bet, man. No problem. Anytime.
Fantastic.
It was awesome to meet you.
Thank you very much. So this is Todd Mejia. He is the station manager.
And I actually worked in a packing house for 9 years. So I had to, you know, support my child, stuff like that. And the thing is, I know what hard work, hard manual labor is, and I also know what it's like to have a boss above you say, do this, do this, do this, as they stand back. I go out and sell. If there's something wrong, I'm out.
What if something goes wrong? How do you guys handle it? You got a technician?
Yeah, we have a technician. If you remember the TV show MacGyver,
Sure.
He didn't know nothing compared to Bob Cook.
Yeah.
Bob Cook, that guy he can fix anything.
Yeah, so he's your man.
Oh, he is our man.
95.1 The Eagle.